Hello, action figure fans, and welcome back to another Versus Battle episode. Today, I'm going to be talking about two true titans of their respective universes. I guess they could be vying for the title, the most intelligent man of their respective universes. And of course, we have Lex Luthor and Victor Von Doom. So let's take a minute here and appreciate these amazing figures first. So let's take a look at Lex Luthor. So this is from the DC Classics line, and this is an homage to the Superpowers cartoon shows from the 70s, 80s in this particular outfit. Lex Luthor has worn many different kind of costumes. Probably the most famous is his armor, battle armor suit. I have a special affinity for this particular costume because I watched the Super Friends as a kid back in the 70s and 80s, and I absolutely loved it. So, Lex Luthor inherently has no superhuman powers. He is a genius level intellect. He is considered, I think, to be the smartest man in the DC universe. If not, he's in the top 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I mean, he's up there. I can't really think of too many characters. Maybe Brainiac, but that's an artificial intelligence. But Lex Luthor is a genius. His main foe, of course, is Superman, has a hatred for him. It's based off jealousy, really, just jealous of the Man of Steel. But Lex Luthor controls one of, if not the largest worldwide empire on Earth, the DC Earth, that is. He has his hands into everything from chemicals, pharmaceuticals, defense contracting, just everything. I think his company's probably the biggest in the world in the DC universe. And of course, he has just any kind of weapons you could imagine at his disposal. He's more powerful than most governments on the planet. He uses all kinds of contract killers and superhuman agents, and a lot of times they don't even know they're working for Lex Luthor, but they really are. So Lex Luthor, like I said, his main ability, is his genius level intellect. And so, if he wants to have superpowers, he can don one of his suits of armor, and basically you could imagine him just he's kind of like Iron Man at that point. So that's Lex Luthor. Very powerful, one of the most smartest men in his particular universe, and this is an amazing DC Classics action figure. I really, really like it. Okay, moving on to Victor Von Doom. This is Marvel Legends. Let's check this figure out. This is from quite a while ago. Let me fix that a little bit. There we go. So this is a dated Dr. Doom. I've shown more updated Dooms in some other of my videos, and so I like to kind of spread it around and grab figures that I haven't shown yet. So I could have picked a better Doom figure, but I haven't used this one yet. But this is still for back in the mid-2000s. This is still a fairly good Doom figure. It has everything that you kind of want from Doom. The face is particularly good. He's got the green cape there. His armor looks pretty good. So you could put the handgun in his hand there and hold it if you wanted to. So it's still a pretty good figure. I do like having this figure, and I'm not going to get rid of it. I like to have all the Marvel Legends. I do have all the Marvel Legends up to date. So, Victor Von Doom. Okay, so he has no superhuman abilities either. So he is considered, next to Reed Richards, I believe, the smartest man in the Marvel Universe. There's a debate on who's smarter. Most people would go with Reed Richards, and I probably would too, but I think Dr. Doom is right there. So he is a genius level intellect, and he uses his technology to build a suit of armor that many times in the past, many writers have said rivals Iron Man's suit of armor. Usually you don't see it that powerful in the comic books, but one of the things I will say is He has a force field in this armor that is proven to be probably the best in the Marvel Universe next to Thanos' force fields. So one of the things that sets Doctor Doom apart, besides his genius level intellect and his technology, and that they're very comparable. I mean, the genius and the technology, I would say, is comparable between the two. But one of the things that definitely sets Doctor Doom way over, head and shoulders over Lex Luthor, is his knowledge of magic. His mother was a witch. He had studied and dabbled in various forms of magic, dark magic, for a very, very long time. He actually studied and copied Doctor Strange, and he was actually in the running to become the Sorcerer Supreme, believe it or not. I think he came in second through trickery. A lot of that, he beat other sorcerers through trickery, but he still beat them. So he has vast arcane magical knowledge. Oh, and he's also the monarch of his own sovereign country. And he has a worldwide network of everything you could imagine, just like Lex Luthor. They both have worldwide networks that cover the globe. They both have some of the biggest corporations that have their hands involved. I would think Lex Luthor actually has a larger, quote, corporation than Doctor Doom. But Doctor Doom, there's no doubt he's in finance, and he's all over, he's in everything, all over the world, weapons and all kinds of things. So let's talk about who's going to win this battle. First of all, intellect, I think they're equal. Ambition and drive, I think they're equal. Stamina and endurance, I think they're equal. So in a battle between the two, first of all, it would be fought in the shadows and out in the open all over the globe. They would both be employing spies and superhuman agents, and they would be filling each other out and destroying each other's facilities and interests all over. So there'd be like this shadow war that went on and on and on. This battle, this quote battle, I think would go on for, months and months, if not a year or more. And so they would both be, attacking each other on many different levels. But after all is said and done, after they've gone through all their proxies and all their surrogates, and after they've done all these, shadow feints, and after they've destroyed each other's empires with computer viruses and satellites and, who knows, even nuclear weapons, I do see this coming down to both of them in some, room someplace, in some cave someplace, in some other dimension, in some, satellite orbiting the Earth. I see this battle coming down to these two men one-on-one, and I see them, using technology, fighting each other. But here's what you probably know what I'm going to say. Here's the kicker. Here's the thing that sets Victor Von Doom over Lex Luthor, is the magical angle, the arcane angle of things. I think that why they are using their super technology and viruses and, all these weapons with technology, Doctor Doom is going to unleash spell after spell after spell that's going to be attacking Lex Luthor and ending up taking him down. Okay, so I think Victor Von Doom is going to either kill Lex Luthor in a very, very horrible, painful way, or he's going to consign him to some demonic pit someplace, and Lex Luthor is going to be drugged into some nether realm, kicking and screaming as the hole closes, and that'll be the end of Lex Luthor. So, quite the battle. This would be more along the lines of a world war between these two characters. But I do see Victor Von Doom pulling this one out because he has something a little bit extra that Lex Luthor doesn't. They're matched evenly in so many ways, but Doctor Doom's knowledge of magic would put him over the top. And so that's how I see this one playing out. All right, guys, hope you liked that video. If you do, please leave me a like and a comment. That would be great. And please check out my other videos. And if you can, I haven't actually asked this yet, but if you can, would you please share my video with a friend or two and so maybe they can get exposed to it as well. All right, guys. Hope you take care, and I'll see you later. Take care, friends.